Hi guys, we are about to go to see Jigsaw, but not just at any cinema. We're gonna go to the drive-in. I've never been to a drive-in before. Have you been to a drive-in before?
No.
So we're gonna go to the drive-in in the town we live in, Perth, Australia, for the first time. I'm really excited because if this is good, this might become a regular thing. We know the movie's not gonna be great. I don't know if you guys remember, but ages ago we were gonna do every single Saw movie and watch them. I think we got 3 in and gave up.
I think we got 4 in maybe, yeah.
I've definitely seen 4 or 5, but I haven't seen the rest. But I really don't think it's gonna be hard to follow.
No.
But I'm not too like psyched on the movie. I've heard it's a fun watch. I'm not putting pressure on it at all because I know that it's just gonna be fun and I just don't want to take it seriously. No offense, Lee Warnell and James Wan. Actually, so funny, Lee Warnell, I don't know if you guys saw this, he replied to my Twitter, I'll put it right here. I asked him if he was a spooky astronaut and he is, so that's like, I love that. Anyway, we're gonna try and get there on time and I'm really excited to see how it all works. Do I sound like a millennial? Because I feel like one when I'm like, what is a drive-in? Anyway, this should be interesting. I'll show you guys how it goes. Got our subway, but we're still rushing the time. Okay, we nearly made it. We might be on time. We have 9 minutes. I'm assuming there's trailers, but I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know if you have to get in there and park your car and not be in front of people, so everyone has to be courteous. Oh yeah, that is totally it. We need to wipe down our windshield, so excuse the mess. But it's it coming up right here. Assuming this is the big screen. Doesn't look that big on camera, but it's pretty big. Okay, and then I guess we just get going here. Oh, cute. Look how cute the sign is.
Could you imagine just like living next to that? Oh, I didn't expect the Gangway to be in like this. Did you think I was locked out for a second?
Yeah, I did. Ooh.
Man, could you imagine like living next door to this? Like,
yeah, that would be pretty cool if you lived in one of these houses, because I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a pretty residential area. Ooh, can we just drive in?
oh. Hey.
Hey.
Nice.
And just letting you guys know there is only one movie on tonight.
That's fine.
Ooh.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We made it. Thank you. Dean's erratic driving. What the f?
Everyone's reversed it?
What? Oh, because everyone sleeps in the back of their boots. Oh, this is how a drive-in works. Okay, well at least we're not in front of it. It doesn't even look like it's popular at all. Like, I don't. How many cars do you reckon here? 20 if max?
Yeah.
Okay, where do we?
What do you reckon?
I mean, this is pretty good. Should we just drive ahead so we're not right next to the sky? It's beautiful here. Like, look at that gradient tone. We need to wash this though, because this is an issue.
Where we were.
Okay.
Oh, look at these people on the mattress next to us.
Is this what people do? People have sex here?
Yep.
Do they actually?
Probably.
Pretend
Yeah,
to
any 955.
So we have to tune in. Does it tell you to on here? No, not really. Please park between 2 sets of poles. Tune your radio. Neighbours have complained about the city of Joondalup regarding noise. Please keep noise to a minimum. I think that the noise they're complaining about might be the actual fucking cinema. No, not the sex. The cinema, you dick. It's ideal in a way that it's cheap and you're alone in your car. You don't have to deal with people, which I really like. But it's not what I expected. We'll see. I'm excited to eat my Subway and watch Jigsaw. No expectations. Hopefully it's just like a fun movie. And I don't even have to say what I think it's about. I think it's about, you know, Jigsaw coming back from the dead once again. I'm excited. I hope it's not too uncomfortable just sitting in here for like
yeah, my butt's
2
gonna
hours.
go dead for sure.
I might fall asleep.
Well, that doesn't change any other movie.
Yeah. Actually, this is kind of ideal for me because I love driving around, eating in my car, and I love going to the cinema by myself. It's kind of
So you may come here in the future just by yourself without me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, probably.
On the ground! Drop it right now! Take Howard! Detective Howard! He's not here! It's 17 minutes!
Okay guys, we just finished watching Jigsaw at the drive-in. It was really fun to go to a drive-in for once. I've never been to one. It was very relaxing. But it was a very dark movie, so I felt like it was kind of hard to see at some points, and I don't know if that was just the film, because there was lots of, you know, running through warehouse, lots of dark corners and things like that, and I'm sure that's going to happen in most horror movies. There's all of the traps and games, and it's always set up in a dark warehouse, you guys know that. This movie this time was about a bunch of people who are put in a room, and they have to really confess what they've done wrong. And then obviously, as most Saws, they go into the background of the detectives, and they talk about, you know, it gets all political and back and forth, and the subplots are huge in Saw movies. If you haven't seen one, surprise. I didn't really like any of the characters. They didn't really stick out to me, and obviously I'm not a huge fan of John Kramer himself, Jigsaw. I think he's awful. I think he's horrendous, and he thinks that he is just God. He always expects people to explain themselves to him, but I'm pretty sure he's not perfect. Anyway, I just want to know if anyone else feels that way. I just hate him. I think he's so annoying, and I thought all the characters in this film were very annoying, and they were set up so you had a certain sympathy for certain characters who had children and this and that, and I felt it was all just like a red herring cheap trick situation, and yeah, I wasn't into it. At least the first 40 minutes of the film was pretty tension building. There was a lot of moments where you just wanted to slap people. You know, people in Saw movies, they're always trying to outlive each other, jabbing needles into each other, shooting each other. And this is nothing new. This happens in every Saw movie, and it's always like a very tension-building thing where people are just trying to outlive each other and kill each other off. And it's hard to watch, but I think that's what people like about Saw. I am very surprised that this series is still going. I do know that this was actually planned in like 2012, even though they already knew that the Saw franchise was over. They decided that they were going to do another, like a spin-off, which I guess is technically this, but it's just another fucking Saw. I just don't know why they keep ending it and bringing it back. There's nothing new that they bring to the table. I'll be surprised one day if they do a Saw movie and they actually bring something original in. So, yeah, unfortunately, no, I'm not a fan. I thought it was just going to be a little bit different, but it just seemed to bring back the same kind of twists and turns as it always does, and I was not surprised by the ending, the middle, or the beginning. It's set up like every other Saw movie ever, and not into it, not a fan. I'm gonna give this one a personal score of 4 out of 10. I didn't think it was great. I'm gonna give it an originality score of 2 out of 10, and for scare I'm probably gonna give it a 4 out of 10 as well. I don't know if this is a scary movie. I don't think it is, but it is quite gory in some remarks. There's one kill that was particularly good. All the other ones, not a fan. I did like the drive-in though. I thought that was particularly cool. Just really interesting to go to one for once, and it was a nice vibe, but I really could have easily fallen asleep just because, yeah, the movie. It was just dragging, it was dark, it was dingy. Didn't care if all the characters died, and it didn't add anything to the Saw franchise for me. Let me know if you guys have seen this movie down below. Do you want to add anything or not?
I was just going to say, and you can fall asleep in anything.
Yeah, that's true. What did you think of the drive-in?
Yeah, I liked the drive-in. I'd go back again. I liked how we could see whatever we wanted and just bring it in the car, so that was cool. Yeah, the movie's alright. It was definitely like a good 4 out of 10.
That's what we thought about Saw, Jigsaw. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I don't say that often enough, but I know like 50% of you guys just watch my videos but you're not subscribed, so do that. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Stay spooky. Bye!